Okay.
Live.
Are we sound?
We're live. Yep.
Okay.
We're
Alright,
rolling.
Yo, so today we're gonna be reacting to Megan trailer.
Megan.
Megan. Megan.
The same girl.
Mayhan.
You're my niece. I'm gonna do everything I can to make this place feel like home.
Just wish I could see them
That
again.
girl is so solemn.
Yeah. She's like frowning the entire time.
Yeah, she's like the saddest kid I've ever seen.
I have this project at work. Do you want to see?
Yes.
Okay, now she's happy.
Ever since I was little, I dreamed of this perfect toy that would
Like,
protect a kid
absolutely
from
not.
ever.
Yeah, who would dream of that? Ever since I was little, get a husband. Like,
I'm Katie.
Look at that thing.
oh yeah.
Look at that thing.
Yeah, that's horrifying,
It's
bro.
nice to meet you, Katie. Do you want to hang out?
Like, no. Oh my
Megan,
god.
your goal is to protect Katie from
Everybody was
Is that
dying.
a doll? She's so
Everybody
bougie.
was
That
dying when
is
she
the bougiest
came
little.
I can't believe you made this. I love it.
Well, now they're doing TikToks together.
See, I didn't even notice that. That's why Eric was like, it's popular because TikTok got a hold of it.
Yeah, definitely.
They could be building emotional connections that are too hard to
You see, that's
untangle.
everyone's
She's the
problem. They
happiest
want
she's
their
been
kids
since
to
her
connect more
Eat the toppings,
with
Katie.
technology.
Yeah, we
instead
don't
of
get into
other
that.
kids.
That's literally this movie was crazy.
Less likely to choose those foods as adults.
Is
Like,
that so?
put your daughter on the soccer
Megan,
team.
turn
Yeah,
off.
these iPad moms.
I thought we were having a conversation.
This girl starts getting sentient.
Does she talk? Make her say something.
Stop! Don't! Megan! You should probably run.
This is wild.
Now you see, that mom was dead wrong when she programmed the robot to have any sort of speed and strength. Like, why would
No,
you do that?
me and someone out there would be like, why is she titanium?
Like, bitch, are you dumb?
Why
Like-
is it titanium? What is this? You think it's like a 12-year-old girl is gonna like be fighting a robot?
Right.
It's
Like,
like,
it's goofy. Like,
why is it always titanium? The toys are always titanium.
and the thing
Oh, when
is,
she started getting it, I was dying.
so Dirk saw this last night.
What's wrong with
This
you?
is my first time really seeing
Don't worry,
it.
Katie.
You know what's funny? It looks
I
like
won't let
actually a
anything harm
real
you.
girl acted the
No,
part.
it 100%
Okay,
is,
okay.
and the actress is great because of the
Ever
way they're
again.
moving.
Yeah,
It's so uncanny valley.
yeah. Okay.
That was wild. I didn't even see a trailer for that ever.
Yeah, so I originally saw a trailer for this probably like 2 weeks ago, and I was just like, why do they keep making movies with toys attacking people? Like, hey, how old of a trope is this? I feel like people, it's just very redone, because you got like toy soldiers.
This
you
is
got-
coming from the man who likes Space Jam the remake. So don't take in, don't listen to him. He's
Space
no,
Jam the remake
he's
was
no
hilarious.
he's no
That
auteur.
The Rick and Morty cameo was great. Come on.
Not good. Space Jam was probably the worst movie I've ever seen. But that's another thing. But outside that, like, what is like what's the commentary as far as like about these iPad moms and letting these kids just attach to things outside of real human connection?
Yeah, so first off, your parents are dead wrong for thinking that they can put a screen in front of your face and take time away that they should probably be spending with you, or have you spending time connecting with other people. Because when you get out behind the screen, you learn how important it is to have those interpersonal skills, and a lot of these kids are missing out on that.
Well, that's where you get these like emotionally immature. Well, you could say anything. All these diseases that are coming out of the woodworks is because people are just like constantly connected. And I like that theme that they're playing with in the movie, especially because the reason why this movie is so scary is because we're all laughing at things that people are doing.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
Just dancing the pain away and all these things. And there's one part of the movie where the mom's like, you need to feel these feelings.
Yeah.
I mean, her parents died. You saw it in the trailer. And she's like, you need to, it sucks ass that your parents died. Feel that.
Yeah,
You're not supposed to not feel that.
Yeah.
You're a fucking human.
yeah. So it's
so weird.
It's weird that people are looking so often to connect outside of humans when we're such a pack species, and by that I mean we always operate in small groups with each other. That's how we've always operated.
That's how we beat the reptiles.
Yeah, exactly. That's how we've operated for hundreds and thousands of years. So for humans to be getting so isolated and getting so like emotionally attached to these devices and things, it's showing really a lot of negative things outside of the machines just having ill intent or being able to do ill things to you, but just your lack of ability to connect with others is.
Well, you know, they're tools, and we're personifying emotion upon these tools, like Instagram, for instance. You know, it's just a tool. It's a platform. Yet,
So
it's the real world for most people.
So did you see? Did you see like 2 weeks ago? People were using, because you know how people have been using a lot of ChatGPT.
Yeah.
And GPT-3 and
crazy.
So AI is becoming a huge tool. I use it myself. We're actually going to use it here as soon as we get done with this. But the thing is, AI isn't always correct. And people did this test where they were asking AI a bunch of questions. And over time, there's been many tests where they've shown AI to adopt humanistic traits, which is a slightly negative, because what you're seeing is AI pick up racist tendencies, or AI picking up certain types of like messages that aren't bipartisan. And with that lack of bipartisanship, you know, it's kind of making a pseudo-human in of its sense, with maybe some of humans' worst qualities and not their best qualities, and being able to interdistinguish.
Well, I mean, that's what the tool's always going to mess up on, because, and especially in the movie, it's the idea is that it adapts and it creates these emergent properties, because something that is intelligent wants to survive. You either are immortal or you reproduce.
Yeah.
And we get these tools that are created by us for us, with, you know, not really any mapping on how to contain that. And I think that's what the issue is. Like, because how far can it go before it's too much?
Right. So,
you know what I mean? Do you have an answer for that? I don't, because I think these tools are great.
I mean, I feel like it's already gone a little too far. You know.
But I mean, like, it's supposed to make our life easier, right? I mean, the algorithm is an AI. Most people don't understand that. It puts things in front of us that we think we would like. For the most part, it does it well. Mm-hmm. But I mean, then you have to go into these ideas of privacy and, you know, mapping human emotion and tendencies, like you were just saying. And in some cases, it will do it more efficiently than us. Then it becomes a threat.
Yeah. Well, the biggest threat is when, you know, the technology, it starts to centrifugate on like these pseudo emotions, because technology, even at its best, cannot pick up energy. Technology doesn't understand vibes. It just doesn't. Technology doesn't truly understand what is funny. It has an idea, but it doesn't understand it. Like, because
it's not human.
Yeah, exactly. Because those are innately human qualities, you know, so it's never going to be able to pick up on those things. And when you start asking more and more of it, it's going to try to do those things. And upon trying to do that, you're going to find failure every time.
Yeah, well, I mean, outside of that, let's say it's not even failure. Let's say they do it better than us, and it starts to become in this, you know, like in the movie, it turns into this entity that's like, well, you know what? I know you created me. It's the God complex, obviously. Like, we are created or not created, depending on what philosophy you believe in. Mm-hmm. But we in ourselves grow this ego and this need to be able to do better for some reason. I don't know why we do that. Like, who's to say that, you know, these AI that we're playing with, without any constraints, won't do the same to us? I mean, we make movies about it all the time since the 80s. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I'm not more scared of that. I'm more scared of, okay, everything's connected now. Everything's in a cloud. Even, you know, the idea of, like, nuclear codes. And Shane wants to make sure I'm being sane. And the idea of nuclear codes, or these smart houses, or our phones, and, you know, heart monitors. All these things are connected. The internet is this one entity. Like, who's to say, like, who gets control and access into that? Because these AI are connected. They're plugged in. Mm-hmm. We're plugged in constantly.
Yeah, and
pull the cord.
And that's the problem. I feel like humans are giving each other too much access, and they're also giving these technological advances too much access. And there's going to be a price to pay. You know, people are always looking for convenience, and with convenience, you're sacrificing certain liberties and certain moments of connectivity. So,
100%. Well, you're not getting the gratification that's, you know, necessary to human development, because it's you're constantly just getting, you know, proverbially jerked off by the universe.
Stop getting proverbially jerked off.
Like just go analog every once in a while.
Yeah.
I think it's nice to do. I mean, well, that's everybody. You should go see Megan. Megan's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That shit's wild.
You know, get with some real women. Get with some real people.
Wow. Yeah, Tinder is not always it. Pornhub's not always it.
You know what I'm saying? Because the more we rely as people on these technological advances, on these algorithms, on these sort of things, the less human we become. Because you're becoming more like that algorithm, more like that AI than you were yourself originally and how you were acting.
Ultimately, you're becoming human-like rather than human.
Yeah. So you've got the tech is becoming more human and you're becoming more robot.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's the same thing with the Matrix. You're a battery.
Yeah.
Your attention is the commodity.
Exactly.
So watch and subscribe. Like the video.
Stay plugged.
That's what you guys do. Stay plugged in. Actually.
Unplugged, but stay plugged. Stay plugged here, but unplugged there.
All right, we done with this one?
Yeah, we're done.
All right, we beat it with the dead horse. Beautiful.